morning from Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Saturday. It is going to hit mid-90s today, but it's not there yet. I'm working inside anyway. I just went ahead and started on the trim. This is the kitchen wall on the back side towards the living room. And just using scraps instead of chopping up the brand new 8-foot boards. And it's all been stained already, so that's where my freezer is going to go, right behind me. So I don't mind if there's a seam right there, no big deal. Use up the scraps so that I have the longer boards for when I need them later. Okay, yeah, getting stuff done again. And now I'm going to take a break. It's almost lunchtime. Oh, and I've got a development outside that oh, it's a development. We'll see you in a minute. Number 2 went broody again. And yeah. And apparently she doesn't like those eggs. She likes the other eggs I gave her. Okay. I gotta explain this story and why she's in this cage. Not something I enjoy doing, believe me. Number 2 did not come home last night, and that is very troubling to me. So I knew, you know, at that point it's one of two things with her, and one of them being she went broody and she's sitting on eggs. So I lucked out, and she was broody and sitting on eggs. And then when she came out this morning, I was keeping my eye out for her all morning long. And once a day when they go broody, they'll come out for food and water. And so she did that today, and I snagged her as soon as I saw her, and I put her in that cage. I was in the middle of doing other stuff, so I'm not all set up for a broody hen yet. So that's going to be temporary. Well, and then I put her in that cage to see if she was broody. The other option is she's just mad at me and wants to start roosting in the trees again, and that's why she didn't come back last night. In any case, she was going in that cage as soon as I saw her. So I'm putting her in there, and then I'm seeing if she sits on the eggs. If she doesn't sit on the eggs and just tries to keep getting out all the time, she might not be broody. But so I put eggs in there. What eggs did I put in there? I put the dark brown eggs that came from the production brown egg layers that I got from VW Family Farm. I don't know which hen is laying the dark brown eggs, but I can see the dark brown eggs, and I know that whichever hen laid that dark brown eggs has the dark brown egg genetics in them. So that's why I chose those. The father will be whiting true blue roosters, although I'm not quite at a month yet. So there's a chance the father of those eggs could be VW Family Farms roosters. And they had a whiting true blue rooster in with them, but they also had, they had one of the Welsumers, and so he wasn't the only rooster there. So there's a slight chance the father may still be one of the roosters from VW Family Farm. But they've been here, I think, over 3 weeks now, so there's a very good chance that one of my whiting true blue roosters will be the father, and so the ones that hatch out of there will be olive eggers. And yep, she is sitting on the eggs, so she is definitely broody. So what I'm going to do now is, well, I hate doing this, but I'm going to have to transfer her into a nesting box where she can sit for the next 21 days. Oh, number 2. Oh, is full of surprises for me. I'm never ready for her. She's always one step ahead of me. Always one step ahead of me. Oh yeah, before someone asks me, why am I not letting number 2 hatch some of her own eggs? I don't know where they're at, man. She's been laying off. She's got some nest of eggs that, you know, she wanted to sit on. So I have no idea where they're at. And even if I did, I would not be sure who the father of those eggs would be. So I would want, when I hatch some of number 2's eggs, I want to make sure that a whiting true blue is the father, because then her children will have a blue eggshell at the very least. So That's why I don't know where her eggs are at. All right, it's been a few hours. She's not sitting on them right now. She might not stay broody. She might not. So yeah, that happens. That happens. Especially what I'm just gonna leave her in there until tonight, and then move her at night when I can lock everybody else up in that coop. And we'll see. Right now, she does not look broody, so she might be snapping out of it. It's never a sure thing. It's always best not to disturb them when they go broody, and I'm just doing all kinds of that right now. Alright, I'll keep you posted, but number 2, yeah, she does her own thing, and I feel bad about putting you in that little cage. But if all you're going to do is sit around on eggs for the next 3 weeks, then that's not where I'm going to keep you. Ideally, I'd put her in the brooder, but I got those 9 Welsummer chicks in there. And I'm still rearranging other hens, and so this is kind of bad timing, number 2. I'm not prepared. But if you're gonna stay broody, I'll make it work. Oh, and there she goes. I put 9 eggs down there. I don't think she can handle that many. She's just a little girl. Yeah. Yeah, you're getting close. One more. She may be only able to handle 8. I think that's how many I put under her last time. Okay, this coop is getting another nesting box for number 2. I've got 2 over there already. One is a milk crate, and the other one is one of those plastic ones. I'm going to put one of those plastic ones over here. So I just put in that vertical board, and now that's a leftover piece from the shed, taking out the windows and door. And I cut that to the appropriate height, and now I'm going to put that on. That'll keep it from raining in there and sunning in there. One shiny new nesting box with some aspen nesting mats. And I will move number 2 in here tonight, right at dark, and we will go from there. Gotta love the supervisors. You too, Bob. You weren't even watching me build that nesting box, which is good because I kind of threw it together. Number 2 is not sitting on the eggs, and they're kind of scattered toward the back. What are you doing, number 2? Can't decide? You want your own eggs, probably. You don't want those eggs. Well, I will put her in the coop tonight. If I go out in the morning and she's still there, then yippee. If not, then I probably broke her of her broodiness. And that's alright too. We'll figure it out, number 2. Only a few more hours till dark. Wow, dude. He's the young cockerel that number 2 hatched only 3 months ago. You're a big boy for 3 months old. Just over 3 months old, I think. Yeah, like April 19th, so 3 months and not quite a week. And then these are the 9 Welsomer babies. And he's showing them who's who. Without being, you know, hunting them down and staying at it. One peck here and there, that's normal. But when they keep at it after one, then you've got a problem. And that doesn't happen very often. Usually it's just a peck here and there. That's going to be a wrap for this Saturday. Not a bad day. Boy, it was hot. Not hot, 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 but pretty hot. Humidity was not a billion%, but it was up there. Oh, I'm not complaining. You just pick your times to work in the shade. Well, except when I come out for 3 minutes at a time to saw a board. No big deal. So, yeah, not bad. I got the kitchen, the back side of that kitchen wall. I got all that trimmed out. And so all I have left, except for the bathroom, and I'll do that last because I got stuff piled up in there. But all I have left is from the door to the front, that one stretch there where I've got all the boards piled up. And I was going to do that today, but the number 2 situation took precedent. So, yeah, I dealt with number 2. I got a new nesting box built for her, and she probably won't end up using it. That's alright, it'll come in handy. I'm about ready to move some more hens up there, and I could use the extra nesting box there anyway. So, yeah, and I can already tell you I'm not doing any work tomorrow. Yep, I was feeling good the past few days, and working off a little adrenaline of having progress, so tomorrow's going to be a take her easy day. I might still do a video, you never know, but I'm taking her easy tomorrow. And then we'll see what comes next week. What else can I tell you? Nothing. Thanks for watching. The cats are lazy and warm, except for Grumpy. He's lazy and cool. And and I'm doing all right. It's what time is it? It's a little after 4. I might have time for a short little nap, and then have some dinner, and everything's cool. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me and watching the progress of this tiny cabin now that more progress is happening. Was that a bumblebee or a wasp? I think that was a wasp. Take her easy, everybody. Grumpy, I gotta close that blind now. That sun is coming in here. It's kind of hot. But you can move over to the other windowsill. Can I move you over there? I'm gonna anyway.